Got like an Undying Brew lane, a Maiden +1, the Mirana kind of floating between position 1 and position
Perhaps
2.
Ember. They go with the Brood Ban.
He's got another. He's going to go double null. Double null on the Crossflex Invoker. Not something that I see particularly often. It's mainly about the phase boost rush.
Typically phase boost rush is what we see. Oh, Mirana with an aggressive play, gonna get cold snapped and take quite a bit of damage, but she's going in.
Oh,
Misses
the arrow.
Oh no.
That's a
that's a yikes.
That is an oof, a yikes, and oh dear lord, what just happened?
Yeah.
Limp just gifted a first blood. Like you've got to, you just take your hands off the keyboard. You're like, well, you've done that, haven't you? You've messed up, you've cocked up, you've given me first blood, but Mirana.
She was in a great spot too. She was 16-8 against 10-1, but she died, and now suddenly this Invoker is feeling a lot better about himself.
She tried to go for the outplay. Outplayed herself. Top lane, Nightmare into Lance will take the kill, as bottom, Whitemon found Snaking. Some way, somehow, Illogic and Whitemon getting
He's been decay spamming over and over on him. He has still 20 stacks, down to 12. So just persistent harassment onto this Enigma.
Where are we at for Limp now?
Not on cooldown, that could have been a kill, but he used it earlier to harass the Void.
Illogic being given a lot of room. 25-10 now up on the Void. Whitemon walks into the middle of the Eidolon. Soulred's there for a lot of heal. Now the time dilation. Eternal Envy with no avalanche. Can turn and hit, but Whitemon there with the help of Illogic find yet slightly differently.
So Mirana has taken the long path running up all the way up here to top lane, and meanwhile Eternal Envy was sitting mid trying to catch Mirana on the mid lane, but obviously she was not there, so not gonna find anyone. We'll see if her rotation works out or not.
Snaking dives down bottom again to Whitemon. Bit of a dive there from the Undying. He looks like he's just barely alive with what, 4 HP. Z-Freak and Avil both dropping top. The Avalanche of the Void will catch him. Will slickly move up towards this top lane because Skim is in trouble.
Yeah.
To get away from the Mirana, the Maiden. They've got a Frostbite and Nova. They've got no Doppelganger, so the arrow will easily land.
CM gonna get the last hit for that one. 400 gold.
Top lane. PL does get clapped, and it looks like Maiden threw in every spell she had. Backstab from Limp is arriving though. Avil, not yet cracking level 6, is about 2 or 3 creeps off it. So Limp starts with the quick and easy Tornado EMP Cold Snap combo, and that is the end of the Brewmaster for now.
I can appreciate
Tornado, again, just to slow things down.
Oh, that's really awkward for him now. Brewmaster might not get much.
Might not get anything at all there. Oh, Void is coming. Here comes the Chrono, ready and raring to start things off. Limp sends down to the ground, and the little bubble will arrive as well as the freezing field. Let's just chuck everything in the kitchen sink in there, shall we?
Why not a third ulti if you already committed 2 of them? And bottom, we saw
in towards mid.
Yeah, I like connected vision like Complexity have done here. Whether intentional or not, I feel like it's a very good thing when you see people passing a certain line for sure. Big kill for them there, killing off the Void.
They even popped Moonlight Shadow to try and save him.
Yeah, it's the power of this ganking Invoker. He's just gonna look for kills everywhere. He's gonna try mid now as well. It could happen. Oh, leaps in.
There's the toss on Mirana. Space Hugger, how many leaps? 2 remain. 1 up to the high ground, but it's already dead.
Snaking with the clutch TP in on maxing Malphus as well. A lot of people on the offlane Enigma like to put 1-point Malphus just for stun cancels or TP cancels. And then maxing Midnight. Wow.
They've got Whitemon as well. Z-Freak and Limp just going absolutely wild in this go by Adam. You know, previously it used to be add a Midas to your build, and that's going to make you better and stronger. Then it was like add a Yasha to your build for a lot of heroes like Mirana, Phantom Lance and all that. But recently we've been in a very heavy cut kind of gameplay with a freezing field from Vlaiku arriving. Snaking.
Oh, get the Helm of Dominator creep, 200 gold.
No points in Midnight Pulse like you said.
Quite a long period where you don't have to have anything, and then you could have Radiance, which would be really good against PL too.
It would be exceptional. Snaking does have Black Hole here. Illogic waiting, biding his time for this. The Chrono.
A little bit overcommitment, I think, if I have a cooldown on a big ulti. Doesn't matter. CM gonna get a little surprise here.
Pings it out. Hello, Limp.
Trionis.
Quick.
Go.
Quick. Run away. Nice Frostbite. Arrow there. And, well, Limp, do you have Invis? Ghost Walk on cooldown.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be good enough.
So that's the difference between having a tower or not having a tower, and why ganking top is so much harder for Invoker than ganking bottom right now. It's just easier to reinforce top. Bottom, they're gonna get a kill. See, nobody TPing for him.
It's in the game.
He went for most other things, yeah. Picked up as much as he could here. Soul Ring to have sustainability, went for power treads to have some damage.
Dire's top tower is under
Very interesting, different mythology.
Z-Freak might just get saved here. Moonlight Shadow's there for the Maiden. Limp turns to fight the Brewmaster and kills the Fire Spirit off nicely. Phantom Lancer arrives now, and Z-Freak's still going. As Brew will pop out of his ulti, blink away to safety. Oh, is he safe? Oh, barely. Keeping vision though with the Tornado and the Sunstrike. Keep that urn up.
It can work, but I think then you have to use your Manta for farming a lot. Like, use Manta and push lanes. Because otherwise I feel like there's a lot of lost value, kind of dead weight value in Manta style. Oh, out of all the cores. So it's very interesting how things have scaled. On the other hand, looking at PL, he's an absolute monster. Oh, Brewmaster in trouble.
He blinked over the PL to get that bounty rune, and then he...
I like it. However, it is spotted by Brewmaster showing and Void showing as well.
They see the Phantom Lancer, and he's tried to TP. There's the arrow. Follow through is nice. The Manta style with the Doppelganger away. Skem. He's still going to die here with the Phoenix Grip to turn back. No, never mind. Freezing Field shuts it all down.
It feels so nice now, just 90 seconds. Used to be 100. Used to be sad.
And then if you're playing, you know, Sniper or Arc Warden, it's even lower.
Yeah.
Tiny. He's going to take the full brunt of the Primal Split here. Limp, oh, barely scrapes away past the Sentry Ward. EVOS yet again on the Moonlight Shadow, back up and running.
Yeah, and he has BKB on Void, so he can pretty much, like, solo go here. If he feels he can kill the Invoker, if he would show, he can definitely go for that. Oh, PL has shown up.
There's a Chrono onto the PL with a Black Hole. Wow. Tornado over the top, cancel the Black Hole. Now the BKB from Illogic starts to go to work. Limp has used the Brew up in the back as Eternal Envy arrives and slaps him down, but the Meatball misses. I feel he's dodgy everything. They can't kill him off. In the main fight proper, Whitemon's retreated away and Illogic sprinting back. The Sunstrike might catch, but the Mirana healed by the Soul Rip. Whitemon keeps them going, but finally the Fiend's Grip will end that story. Might just be a second bonus kill here for this complexity side as well as Whitemon gets cold snapped up.
That was a big fight to only have to take it. EVOS are on the move though, but no Chrono. So
Roshan's on 500 HP. With that Nightmare into EMP, oh, not quite catching the Void there. Gets himself away, but this aggressive movement from Complexity, the toss on a PL into the back, kill the Tombstone, but the Freezing Field from the high ground. Cancelled out by the Tornado. Nice play by Limp, but the age is already gone. Illogic's BKB starting to wear down and finally ends as Z-Freak is chased back, but Brain saps into the Void to keep himself, at least for now, reasonably comfortable. Z-Freak, are you going to shrine?
He's going to shrine. He's going to try.
Top that shrine.
There's a lot of fighting going on still. PL gets brought down.
I mean, that must have been a big jump there from the Mirana with the Starstorm, but they've also got the Cyclone up onto the Tiny. Arrow, combo, not quite there.
They tried a little bit disorganized there, but it probably doesn't matter. They might just run him down here.
It looks like they will. EVOS on an absolute tear. 14 to 15, about to even that up with nothing in it net worth-wise. I still can't believe that. Has she got her GPM talent yet? Yeah, okay. There we go. She's cracked 15 while she's got her GPM talent, 150 flowing in non-stop. Face hugger. It has the wings of a oversized falcon, and then it has the face of a thing. Some kind of cat,
I suppose. It's nothing compared to my mount for Mirana. Have you seen it?
Oh.
I don't think we can show that on stream because it's, yeah.
Oh, look.
Reasons.
Waga's distracted me with Maiden falling there as Complexity rip out a couple of spells. Take the names of these EVOS members, but Radiant's now up for Avil's Brewmaster.
Now I feel like he's finally gonna be, like, more useful than before, right? Because before you were basically just an ulti, but now you provide some stuff. Ooh, this could be good for EVOS.
And there is no black hole, and it looks
they're on
like
the hunt.
It's away.
Yeah, like a ninja.
He gets a bit of farm.
I like that he toggles off the radiance, but then he doesn't blink to like a safer spot. He just stayed here. I would like to see him keep blinking deeper.
This radiant side of the map in that jungle area, but the vision is pretty lacking down here. So the majority of their info has to come from that contact play. Try and find and catch, and well, Eternal Envy will
the damage
do both of those. Does
Envy.
the tower, but it's Limp who gets the catch onto one. Players are smoking up into the Star jungle. Eternal Envy holding the line, making sure that everyone behind him is just fine. Quick observer ward there gives EVOS the vision with a sentry down as well. They do let Shadow in. The blink, the clap, the primal split. Quick nightmare from Z-Freak to buy him some time. Eternal Envy up on the front line and Z-Freak dies. But Skem wants in on here. Whitemon getting ripped apart, but the Chrono into the back. The BKB Enigma
nice
wasted, and that Limp Invoker absolutely done in.
Wow.
Illogic with this Faceless Void. Two-man Chrono to win the fight, but they've got the PL going. In they go with the Crystal Maiden. Big freezing field, but a Sunstrike takes her out. As Limp buys back with the Enigma to make a play, going forward instead of backwards, with Skim getting a triple kill, they'll move on for more. Brewmaster caught by Eternal Envy on 100 HP. Abil,
Care for the Radiance.
kill him with a burn. Eternal Envy's dead. Snaking finally arrives, but Abil has already got the job done. Taking down Envy is well worth losing your life for.
Yeah, and they goes on to just bash Enigma 3 times, so Enigma can't even drop the black hole on him. Like, Enigma used his BKB as well. He was like, I'm gonna beat this black hole you.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
Oh, CM gets caught out.
Crystal Maiden.
Radiant's middle
What's
tower.
happened there? Dead for 60 seconds.
And Peel is just diving, doing Peel things.
All of a sudden, the game feels like it might be ending soon. Tier 3 falling to the double catapults, the Forge Spirit and the Eidolons. There's a smoke behind from Snaking. Gives him that Blink BKB Black Hole opportunity.
Radiant's
On top of
middle
the
barracks are
nice
under
push
attack.
they've got going for themselves.
Has
Their
fallen.
team fight is also very, very potent as the
This is a
fact-
level 25 PL now with the doppelganger talent.
How do you deal with that? Has cheese in his inventory. Aegis over on the Invoker. Moonlight Shadow from EVOS. Move forward. Get the jump. The trouble is, they jump onto an unkillable target, and Abil is not an unstoppable object, so he gets absolutely shredded.
Yeah, nice Fiend script there. Good positioning by Hitfreak. He was gonna ulti on Brewmaster, but that was denied.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Peel is just looking for anyone he can fight. Whoops, that's a little bit of a whiff. We're gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Nice time walk by the Void.
Yep.
Unfortunate black hole from the
The funny
Enigma.
part is they stay. They still want to fight.
This is a Silver Edge PL, hey? Silver Edge PL in on top of the Mirana, the break, the mana burn, and Mirana's gone. In meanwhile, we do have a Logic trying to sprint away from danger, but was he Mask of Mana stunned with a BKB on? He couldn't time walk away. Complexity with a 3-man takedown until the Chrono arrives. Do we have the damage of the blink of the CM? She's gone
is
in,
here.
but there's absolutely nothing being done. The Void is slapped and Eternal Envy arrives. Slap down time, nap time, Void. Get out of my game, says Limp. With a deafening blast, they will call GG as Skim gets himself an ultra kill on that PL.
Man, what an outstanding late game showing here. I mean, goal was a little bit questionable, but look at that PL goal, dude. He was just running people down every... Place mid, Rasta. Please. Please.
You've got to go bigger than that.
I mean, I will go all out fangirl.
It clicks.
He does.
Very powerful.
You don't run out of him.
No cooldown,
that.
no mana cost.
Deny.
No other hero in the game is like this.
That's true. It's unique to Rasta.
Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, 78 average damage. What's the roll on it? 75 to 82. Not too shabby. Whitemon up in the front will get a few decay stacks up. 16 in the strength. Puts him to about
Yeah,
1,000
he got
HP.
2 doubles. He's picked his moment. Might get another one. Oh. Gets it. They're really stacking up. This is a monstrous Undying right now. Look at that right-click damage. Actually hitting harder than Rasta. And Tiny. He's showing these guys. You want to know what base damage is? Look at this.
Hey, 83. Let's go.
It's funny.
Let's go Rasta. And Whitemon still has Mango Tangos to play with. Illogic sticking around. Goes for the open wounds onto Snaking. And this Tiny looks in a spot of bother, actually. 2 more hits, 1 more. Finally takes him down as Whitemon grabs the kill.
That's a big Undying.
He's massive. Look at that Soul Rip as well. No longer under tower either, so Snaking still level 1, unfortunately. Doesn't have Avalanche or Toss to go along with the tree grab. But now it looks like bottom lane will...
It's always frustrating, so 10 and 4 is a really respectable score here on Mirana.
A little bit of luck goes a long way.
For sure.
Eternal Envy. I'm not sure if this is where you want to be. Nice little stick will get him out of danger, but the open wounds will put him straight back in it. The toss up will do very little here. And Snaking being body blocked up by Whitemon.
There we go, that's number 1.
TP back in. Whitemon avalanched. Shackles are good as well. And finally, the Undying will pay for his insolence.
Time Enigma is not unhappy in the late game, so... Lane, both teams salving up a little bit. A lot of harassment coming out from Mirana onto this Brewmaster.
It looked like Facehugger went under tower for a second because a few hits followed him away, but these salves just free-flowing for both mids.
Yeah, he's doing really great though. Snaking gonna go down.
Yeah, it's a long walk, but realizing like how long it's actually taken him to just go get up to top lane. And we'll move in onto the Enigma with a Lance and an Avalanche. Avil dropped to about a quarter of his HP with a toss forward and the Doppelganger heal bomb. Perfect from
where he gets a lot tougher to kill. And already showing his intentions here. It is indeed the Radiance, of course.
And bring the Enigma down. Level 4 on Avil.
That's number 2 that I see right there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And that will be the second death of Envy. And potentially here an easy tier 1 for the Dire team. EVOS have the catapult, the Eidolons. No Blightstone or anything. But they should be able to chip that down quite simply. While top, they've got a toss. Crystal Maiden, are you completing this? Absolutely not. Z-Freak yet again with...
I don't think he was ready for how much that hurt.
What is it? Level 2? Level 2 Shadow.
It's not a level 2 heal, but the level 2 heal already quite strong.
Fuck down.
Radiant structures are
But yeah, you know, I've asked this question a fair few times. Like, when pushing, why do pro players still deny? And it's just kind of this habit thing where you see a low HP creep and you're like, need to deny it.
Sometimes habits, sometimes... I mean, it's multiple different things. If you really want experience that badly, it can be nice to deny still. And especially if an enemy is nearby, but sometimes it's just, you know, full habit. Top lane, they're trying to kill Lifestealer. Not quite gonna get it. Poison Touch goes in. I love the new Poison Touch that resets. I wish I had lower cooldown, but I think it's amazing. Over. So much fun.
You've seen the core dazzle with Helm of Dominator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the just like a Helm creep chasing and permanently resetting that Poison Touch.
That is, yeah, some dumb stuff.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Z-Freak chasing in towards Whitemon as they did bring that Crystal Maiden to her knees. Whitemon, what are you up to here? Just scouting, lurking, keeping a logic nice and safe. The bodyguard effect from EVOS.
Yeah, gotta protect the Lifestealer.
Sure do. And towards mid limp. How are we doing for now? 37-5, Mirana leading the charge.
Yeah, Mirana's winning against him, but not by a massive amount, but she does have quite a few denies ahead of him. But farm-wise, I would say the game is pretty even. The peel is slightly behind the rest of the pack. But he is going for a kill here on Undying, though. Going to not get the kill. Enough heals coming out.
And now, with no Doppelganger, Phantom Lancer gets absolutely shredded by that Mirana's magic damage.
He was very often like the first team to make the aggression.
I think the first person I saw do it was like Resolution playing TV or something, and he's like, screw it, like he was 0-2, screw this game, I'm going jungle. And he literally just went jungle with those 2 items in Quelling Blade.
Yeah. Well, you have the benefits of being PL and having Phantom Rush, so your movement speed is coming from the rush all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a
Hello,
fight.
Mirana. That's a bit Starstorm, and they've actually killed off the shackling target there. The Rasta's gone. The Primal Split sends the Undying up into the air.
It is amazing.
It is very good.
Dire's
So, Enigma yet again heading towards Helm of the Dominator. A little bit slow this match. Still quite a distance to go, and with this dive in, with 3 heroes converging, they'll get the Shadow Shaman wards down. And likely this Aquila Wraith Band. This game has been so, like, action-packed with... It's had proper team fights, I think is what I'm trying to say here. We've had a couple of proper team fights. It feels like it's gone on for a lot longer than it actually has. We're only 12 minutes in as Snaking tosses the Mirana back, but she leaps straight
She's
back
a boomerang.
in. Do we have a grave? Of course we don't. Shadow Wave is level 3, so Z-Freak will have to watch Snaking die, and Mirana is not done just yet. Leaping forward to the Starstorm, landing the second hit, but not the first. Not sure exactly what happened there.
Yeah, she had a slight bit of fog. Then when you're ahead. I guess that's true for every item build, but it's hard to put in words how
It's like the goal to impact, right? Like,
yeah.
The goal to impact of Yasha is, oh, you can move from lane to lane faster and you can farm faster. Impact of Diffusal Blade is you can kill the shit out of enemy heroes. With Freezing Field down bottom, they're going to try and take down the PL, and they'll do so with ease. Serpent Ward's thrown in towards Whitemon, but I think Complexity might just have messed this initiation up. EVOS now looking to swing it back around with a go from Miran. Arrow flies on by, absolutely threads the needle. Whitemon has very little left to give here in the tank as he soul rips himself back up, but
He's still undying for Complexity, but losing their peel there. This peel is not having a great time. He's at 4.1k, and Lifestealer, meanwhile, is, well, he's caught out for now, but he gets his rage off. You're stuck here with me, Don't. It's more that he could go for it than that he will go for it.
I'm trying to remember what he usually buys without looking at Dota buff, because I feel like that's cheating.
Middle tower is
And
under attack.
it works out great.
Heart rot.
Bottom lane, they used the Tombstone, used the Undying, the Midnight Souls cut the trees, and Black Hole coming out.
Deary, deary me. And that is Limp, who is now struggling in this game.
Master, where he's been farming. It's more like he's played reaction Dota, which can really stunt your item growth and your items that you need to have impact.
Z-Freak gets found by Facehugger all the way in the back, but Avil's Enigma. Serpent trapped and killed off. The trouble is here that the entirety of EVOS, they are ready to strike within a second.
He's looking for Enigma, running after him.
He can't get this kill alone, though.
No, he can't kill him, but he has help coming. Oh, wait. He actually can. Wow.
He hits him out.
I similarly am not sure that they actually count for, like, Echo. Oh, there we go. The jump in. Nice job. Finding the peel is on him right now. If you're Complexity, you're kind of praying that this Tiny will create enough time and space. He's going for it.
Does he have the damage? He sure does.
600 gold.
Centaur Stomp comes a little late, but they've got the follow through.
Grave.
Unfortunately, there is no grave TP, just a TP and then a grave, then a cancel, then a die.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Z-Freak kind of revealed his positioning by graving there. So instantly, Vaichu started running after him, and this will lead to a kill on the Dazzle in the end.
And another 3 for 1. Enigma are going to be reasonably sad for that of 3 Radiant heroes. But you take a look at this, Shadow Shaman buys back, because guess what? Knock, knock. Who's there? It is Radiant's Life Stealer. He is annoying, and he's on your doorstep, taking you tier 3. Mirana behind him. And the shackles from Envy, very, very ballsy here, because Mirana just, I mean...
Yeah, she shreds him if she commits, but she doesn't have the Aegis, so she doesn't want to go that hard.
And she only had 1 leap remaining, so yeah, very...
Defensive wards, they're gonna commit and kill the wards. Everyone is doing their part.
Nice. Soul Rip into Infest, keeps him alive as well. Blink Clap, Limp tries to ulti, cancel by the Frostbite for a second.
Lightship, it's gonna go down for that. That's a pretty decent kill, but you want more. First, we'll go more hardcore farming item with Battlefield. It is not recommended, I think, against Radiant's Lifestealer. Battle Fury is one of the worst things I can think of to counter it. Envy, working on his 8. He almost dies to just some cleave damage from the tower, though.
Your tier 3's dying middle, though. Z-Freak trying to deal with a tombstone. Potentially putting himself in danger now, though. As Enigma does arrive with that BKB Black Hole at the ready. No
Do you see that Echo Saber?
I'm not watching.
If he goes to the side shop or sends the courier there, the courier is heading there, so I suppose he's gonna buy out right now. There we go. Wow, snaking is deep, and he's probably gonna pay with his life for this one. That is like the 4th time or something that he's killed the Enigma alone, though. And he's getting money from it.
Though, just nice that black hole.
Yeah.
So Lim's going to be able to pop his ulti, get the problem split out. Avil, unfortunately, didn't quite catch in time. Gets his Storm Panda out. The Earth one dying here, but...
Yeah, don't kill the Earth Panda. Save the Earth Panda, because else you don't know where he's going to end up.
White one dies elsewhere on the map. In towards mid, it appears. And the Earth Panda still flapping around. What, 3 seconds remaining? Out he goes with the Blink Dagger and the BKB from Enigma. Absolutely wasted.
Yeah, Limp with just a metric ton of space here. That is insane play. Nice arrow.
They have a gem on Mirana. Good, sick little arrow.
Nice now. Like, isn't this horrible?
They're just, yeah, I mean, I guess you probably just lose your mid-racks anyway. Maybe there's something complexity kind of
Yeah, but it's not just gonna be that. He needs to get there. He is offsides. This is not okay.
Now it's a problem.
Yeah, now it's a problem.
BKB from Limp as he jumps straight in. Grave in the back for Z-Freak there as the Eidolons. And that Hellbear going to work on the buildings. Primal Split
Tiny, right behind.
Towards the Undying, but look at this damage from Mirana. Clears up the majority of the Primal Split. Tiny does arrive from the back. A double tap down with a final throw. Grabs the kill on the Enigma now. Lifestealer and onto the Tiny. Snaking dropping low. There is no Grave, only a heal, and it will not Shadow Wave him back to health. It will just be his death as he drops for a minute and a half. Lifestealer with Aegis still here. Had it for 45 seconds, so a decent enough spot to continue your high ground push as Facehugger and Whitemon both looking reasonably healthy to continue this fight.
Yeah, they really want to keep going.
Oh, the arrow! There we go. Sit down, PL instantly buys back, but they're losing another set of racks here. Undying Mirana with that Lifestealer, and now the Maiden moving forward. Frostbite in. Z-Freak caught. Will it be a kill? Not quite just there. Forces the Grave though, and the BKB from Facehugger. The arrow again slides on by, but that kill might just be the one to seal it all. The buyback yet again forced out from Complexity. They are spending everything they can to hold on to this game.
Allies disappear, sneaking towards mid. Looking for top tower.
Is under attack.
And we have to be careful. Yes, that Edelens trying to operate from far away, hexing up the Lifestealer.
Nice cancels on the blink there. Crystal Maiden making sure Urn charges and Frostbites keep Limp at bay, but Illogic, he doesn't care about Brewmaster or keeping people at bay. He wants to go in, he wants to slay. Z-Freak gets tapped down. Now Eternal Enemy burnt by the Radiance. Whitemon gets the kill, but it's going to be the rest of coL that have some struggles. And now the Primal Split, it does come out, but who can they chase and who can they kill? Undying, he's just healing himself back, up and up and up, and the Lifestealer munching on that Brewmaster. Takes Limp down with a double kill and the Godlike strike. Oh, you're right, PL's gone and GG is called. Another 1-1 as EVOS tie it up with Complexity.
Wow. Man, Facehugger played such a phenomenal game of Mirana in this game. I would say almost the only time that he was really close to dying is when he was trying to beat away at